What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Freedom Store. Uh, I promised myself that I wasn't gonna, jump on this subject until 2015, but, with everybody talking about it, I mean, I'm gonna have to talk about it myself. But, the 2016 elections, what can we expect to see from, say, independent and libertarian candidates? Two, two candidates come to mind. They recently spoke at CPAC. If you haven't looked up their speeches, look them up. I mean, they did some pretty good work up there. I'll give them hell. They're giving them hell. I'm sorry. But one thing that bugs me though about Rand Paul, I'm worried that he would end up like Dad, like Ron, and by that I mean he won't disconnect himself from the Republican Party, which I know and hope and every every independent knows, every independent and every libertarian knows that if Ron Paul had disconnected himself from the Republican Party, we wouldn't be right where we're at right now. We wouldn't be going into another Cold War. We, we would probably be out of the financial funk that we've been stuck in since 2008. Could have, I mean, saying that, I'm just saying, you know, we don't need we don't need Republican candidates. We don't need Democratic candidates. We don't need Libertarian candidates. We need candidates who will say fuck you to their party if they don't decide to back them. You see, and I'm really really sore. Like I'm still somewhat pissed that Ron didn't just run under an independent as an independent candidate. I mean, he could have done it. He would have won if he'd have done it. But it's just scary. Another person that I've seen that a lot of talk is going around in it of who will run for 2016. I've seen a lot of people saying Jesse Ventura might run in 2016. Jesse Ventura for president would be an awesome idea, in my opinion. I mean, I don't agree on his religious views. I'm not an atheist, but you know, you can't really agree with everybody on every little subject. However, I'm just worried that this is going to be like a Donald Trump, Hollywood Hulk Hogan type publicity stunt, you know. But anyway, I mean, I can't really give you all the answers. I can only give predictions on what could happen in the years to come. But another thing I would like to say is that any elected official right now needs, like anybody who does get elected into office, needs to have at least about 9 to 10 months of kind of like a probationary period. And what I mean by that is that yes, Barack Obama is a dumbass, but do I think that he's the sole person behind all of America's fuck ups right now? No, I think bigger there's a bigger picture than what we are seeing. And what I mean by that is Obama's the giant floating head, and there's a person behind the curtain. Same thing with Bush, same thing with Clinton, same thing with Papa Bush, probably same thing with Reagan. I mean, and it's true. And this can happen to third party candidates, this can happen to independent candidates. In other words, what do you do before you jump in the water? You dip your toe just to see if it's safe. Just to see how cold it is. So, dip your toe, do some research before heading to the polls in 2016. watch some debates. Just get a feel for the for your candidate's views. I mean, hell, way I see it, 2008, if everybody paid attention, Barack Obama wouldn't have gotten elected. I mean, that's just the brutal truth. We have the attention span of a goldfish, and it's understandable. I mean, why watch a boring debate when you could be watching football? But hey, as as American citizens, we have to do research. We have to, at least look at our candidates before voting. Just take the time, sit down, do some research, do your homework, then go to the polls. Don't just go to the polls on a party. It's like Thomas Jefferson and George Washington once said, the downfall of America will not come from a foreign enemy, it will come from the bipartisan parties. When people start voting for parties other than political views, that's when things start to go to hell. So anyway, I'm Logan Kane. You've been watching Freedom Store. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace, and long live the Republic.